Gold back in the next resistance zone at 1818, 1820, and precisely right now positioned very well within this zone. So now what to expect? Is it going to break past this zone and achieve 1828.30, or is it going to drop from here? And likewise US crude. See, interestingly, I told you in the morning analysis that only buy entry above 77.1. Beautifully it is positioned itself just slightly below 77.1. So now what to expect today with the US session? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon which keeps you updated with the twice a day analysis for these indices and commodities. The next update will be released before the Asia session tomorrow early in the day. Do watch that also. Let's start. First we look into gold, followed with crude oil. Do watch till the end, listen to it carefully, note down the levels, trade as per the levels. Now look on the hourly charts, you can find it has breached the first barrier at 1815, 1817 levels. It has achieved the second top at 1820. Now 1818, 1820 zone is certainly a good resistance zone. But now look at the last two candles. This is the previous candle was a breakout and it is still trying to consolidate here. So yes, above 1820 levels, possibly we may see it hitting 1825, and then in fact we can see it marching till 1830 levels. 1833, 36 is the next resistance zone, and then 1850 will be there. But is it going to happen? Let's see. The stochastic on the hourly charts has come to overbought, near to overbought zone. The MACD is still trading with divergence. It is still bullish, and the RSI is at a comfortable levels, trying to look downwards. But let's see. And if you look at the 2 hour charts, on the 2 hour charts, likewise see higher highs, higher lows, and just look at this here. This two candles almost getting the resistance at the same level. So yes, once you see it trading below 1810 or 1808, certainly that is the point you can consider that it is a good entry for you to go short. Now see three bearish candles, a stronger bearish candle, and then this is retracement, or you can say sideways movement. So if it breaks on the downside, this might bring a stronger break. But at the same point, one must observe, see the previous lows and this lows rise, drop, and again trying to rise. So higher lows, higher highs, possibly we may see it looking upwards again. The stochastic on the 2 hour charts is also at the rise there, near to overbought levels. The MACD is divergent bullish. It is looking upwards again on the 2 hour charts. You can see this, and it is still very much bullish, trading with divergence. The RSI is also come out of the oversold zone and trading comfortable, positioned in a beautiful way right now. Look at the 3 hour charts. On the 3 hour charts too. Now see one more observation on the 3 hour charts. Look at this, how beautiful it is consolidated at 1812, 1813 zone. 4 candles and then this breakout lower highs. That is what I am looking forward to. However, if you look at it, it is still positioned between this channel, and the next breakout is the highs there, which might bring or take gold at 1830. But right now a buy entry is only above 1820. That is very clear. Stochastic trying to rise. The MACD has crossed over. Now see this, a crossover on MACD, and this is trading with divergence. This is just a couple of candles away, which indicate that possibly it can try to stretch this, because see a long bearish channel and possibly it can try to stretch it a bit. RSI has come out of the oversold zone, trading comfortable. Now look at the 4 hour charts, and as I told you on the 4 hour charts, see connect the dots here, you'll find that is still sideways and a slightly bullish channel. Also if you look at it, is trying to form double bottom sort of, but it is with a higher lows, and hence we have to be cautious, because once it breaks after this consolidation, this can again lead to a sharp break, and we may see 1800, 1788, 1791 zone. So yes, a sell entry below 1710, 1708, rather I will say 1710 itself you can sell, but then 1708, 1704 and 1808, 1804 and 1800 will be seen, and below that further drop might take it for 1788, 1791 zone. Now see the stochastic looking upwards, trying to trade bullish. The MACD is on the verge of a crossover. This is a bullish cross, and here you can see it was trading bullish. This is the drop, now trying to reverse again. A stochastic trading comfortable. It has come out of the oversold zone here. Now look at the daily charts. Now see on the daily charts, first is this sharp drop, second is the higher lows, third is the previous candle, which is a consolidation candle, which is a indecision candle. Also look at the previous candle, a sharp long wick and a smaller tail, which means on the downside it is got a good support. That is the first part. Now on this candle it is yet not achieved the highs from yesterday, and yes, the next resistance zone at 1830, 1833, it is also trading below this zone, so we have to be cautious right now. It can also reverse equally, because see, the previous candle was of indecision, but only if it trades below 1810 we can see little more drop here. Right now, as per my expectation, there is a possibility for it to retrace a little, but let's be cautious. The stochastic has come to oversold. You can see this, it has come back to oversold zone. The MACD is trying to cross over for a sell, but see, it has crossed over for a buy entry after a trading bearish for almost 6 weeks, and now it is trying to. So I'll wait for this. If it crosses over, then certainly little more bearishness can be seen. However, right now it is in green. RSI also trying to look upwards. So considering this, 1810, 1820 zone, do not trade above and below. I have already told you the levels there above 1820. Probably we may see 1825, 1824, 25 first target, then 1828, 33 zone, which is going to give it a very good resistance. Beyond 1833, we may see it hitting 1850 again. So that is the one part and first point. Next point is on the downside below 1800. Certainly you see 1810 you can sell, but then 1804, 1805, and then 1800, and then 1788, 91, my strongest support zone and near term support levels will come into picture. You have to be cautious of those levels. So trade carefully till then. Trade with caution, trade with the stop loss, trade with the trading stop loss. Now let's have a look at crude oil. And yes, if you want to learn this art of trading profitably, you should join my mentorship batch. The 20th batch starts on 13th of March. Only limited seats are available. Book your seats now itself. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email ID are mentioned in the channel and video description. Now see, in the morning analysis, I did tell you that 76.5 you can sell, but then expect 76.2, the first support, and then 76 levels. So yes, it is so far shy of 76.2 levels itself and bounce back. So this is again a very good support zone. At the same time, on the early charts, one must observe so far it is giving you lower highs. And the second part is, see the sharp drop here, this is consolidation, and yes, it is shied of 77.1 level. So once you see it trading above 77.1, you can see it hitting 77.6 and then 78.2. Only above 78.2 little more bullishness can be seen, and we might see it hitting 78.5, 79.2 and 80 levels. The stochastic is seen rising. The MACD is bullish on the early charts here. The RSI is also seen looking upwards, indicating little bullishness. And if you look at the 2-hour chart, see on the 2-hour chart, first of all, it has breached this bullish channel. It is trading with slight bearish bias. At the same time, if you look at the 2-hour charts, higher highs are seen and almost higher lows are seen. We have to be observant of 77.1 levels, breaking beyond which we can expect 77.2 rather. I will recommend you to buy. Expect 77.5, and then beyond that we may see 77.8 levels there. Beyond that, little more bullishness is confirmed. The stochastic seen rising. The MACD has crossed over. This is trading with divergence. This is bullish. This is third green candle. Possibly we can see little more greener candles there. RSI has come out. It's trading with slight bullish bias here. Now look at the 3-hour. Now see the previous 3 candles beautifully aligned, and hence I will recommend you to buy at 77.2 levels now. Only above 77.2 you can buy there. At the same time, look at this. It is trying to form a symmetry, which means there could be a possibility of a rise till 77.8 or 78 zone. So you can buy at 77.2, expect 77.6, 77.8 and 78.2. Beyond that, it is going to fly high. The stochastic is seen looking up. The MACD is on the verge of a bullish cross. RSI is also trying to trade bullish. It is trying to look upwards. Now look at the 4-hour charts. But look at the 4-hour charts. See 2 sharp red candles, retracement, then red candles, then retracement. So until and unless it breaks past 78, do not consider that it is trying to retrace. And since till then you have to be cautious, be patient, be watchful. And yes, if it breaches below 76 levels, it can show you strong bearishness. Stochastic looking up. MACD is bearish, trying to converge, crossover for a buy entry. RSI is trading flat. Now look at the daily chart. See, the previous candle is very important. A smaller body size compared to previous, it means the bearishness has diminished, that is for sure. Second part is my favorite level, 76. Those who watch me since long must have observed my first levels at 76 and then 74, 75. These levels have always held it good to me, and these levels played out beautifully so far. Once again, these are providing it a very good support. Now see, after a couple of red candles, it is, and higher lows are already seen. It is trying to reverse. It is probably, we may see it hitting 78, 78.2 zone, which is the next resistance zone, but you have to be watchful. It can try to trade sideways till then. The stochastic has seen a good drop. It has come to oversold zone. The MACD is trying to cross over for a sell. RSI is almost trading flat here. So considering this, 77.2, 76.5, in this $0.7, do not take a trade. Below 76.5, 76.2, 76, and then 75.5, 75 levels will come into picture, which are very, very strong support at 75 and then 74. This zone is my favorite. It is going to hold a very strong role. On the upside, 77.8, 78.2, this zone, it has to break past by in order to rise a little. Beyond that, we may see 78.8, 79.2, and then $80 levels directly. Hence, buy at 77.2 and expect it to rise a little. But you know, you have to trade with a trailing stop loss in between 76 and 80 zone. You have to put a trailing stop loss. Take your trades accordingly. Trade profitably. Join my mentorship batch. Join my signals channel. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are available in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day. Thank you.